Mary is always there as our mother. She's the strongest and most perfect mother. And she loves us.
She has been given to us by Jesus as our mother, and there's never really a time where children don't need their parents. So I think she's really relevant for us today.
For me, she is a bedrock of strength, an intercessor. She helps to bring to Jesus the things I'm struggling with.
She is one who truly listens. She accompanies me in suffering, and she accompanies each person.
I've got God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit with me. I've got Mary there praying for me. Everything is in hand, Why do I have to worry about things?
Mary has unimaginable power beyond anything we can comprehend. And she continues to intercede for her children before the Lord, just as she did on earth.
There have been some traumatic moments in my life, and what I remember of them all, and they're quite different, was that when there seemed to be nothing at all inside of me except shock, then all I could do was say Hail Mary. I could pray the rosary.
John Paul II, during his assassination attempt in 1981, he said that there were two hands that day. So there was the hand that delivered the bullet, and then he said there was a hand who directed the bullet, which essentially saved his life. And he says that hand was the hand of Our Lady, more powerful than a deadly bullet. The hand of Our Lady, the prayer of Our Lady.
God knows the plans that He has for our future. And what we have to do is to be open, because He's excited about our future. And at each stage, we need to be able to say, let it be.
I decided to go to God and ask Him, what do you want me to do? And how can I say yes to you?
And sometimes your faith doesn't always fit into everything that the world and the UK is talking about. So it's understanding that yes to things and giving that ultimate control to God.
Mary's let it be. Mary's yes says to me, let God write your story. It'll be a greater story and you'll be a better person for letting God write it. Wow, what an example. So.
Mary, the mother of Jesus, is arguably the most important woman who's ever lived.
Who was Mary of Nazareth? What part did she play in our salvation? How was she a model for us, and, most importantly, why do we need Mary today?
Christianity without Mary is a modern invention.
Mary is a finger always pointed towards Jesus.
Because of her, God became one of us. He pitched His tent among us.
She brings us to her Son, and she teaches us how to be disciples.
This 5-session series will explore these vital questions about the life and present-day reality of Mary, the Mother of God.
The Church holds Mary up before us as our greatest example of being a disciple of her Son.
She is the ultimate disciple, the total Christian, the first Catholic Christian.
Pope Benedict the 16th called her the perfect disciple.
Her discipleship begins in prayer, and it's nurtured in prayer.
Along the way, we'll visit some of the world's most famous Marian sites.
And meet inspiring experts who will help us to engage deeply with Mary, past and present.
There was a time where I would never leave my house without a gun. Now I would never leave my house without a rosary.
Ask again, and if you don't get, continue to press. Mary is that presser.
We are all called to conceive Christ, to tend Christ in the world around us.
And at each stage, we need to be able to say, let it be.